Okay, we gotta turn the volume up. Okay, so we have headphones. All right, so before we get into this stream, I do need to double check and make sure that this is actually working how I want it to be. Okay. And okay. Oh, I can watch on the TV. I can watch myself on the TV. All right, let's see if this works. I can watch on the TV. I don't like hearing my own voice, so give me one moment. Can you see me? Okay. You know what? We're going to restart. Oh, wow. My hat is all sideways. It's all types of sideways. Let me see if my game audio is. Let me see if my game audio is. My audio does not work. Hold on. Let me see. We're working on this. Let's see. Audio. My audio does not work. Hold on. Let me see. We're working on this. I wish my game was a little. Wish my stream was a little up to date with what I'm doing now. I wish my game was a little. Wish my stream was a little up to date with what I'm doing now. Let me see if I can fix that. And editor. Let me see if I can fix that. Okay. So I was trying to do this without having to do. I was trying to do this without having to edit anything. Is it being updated? So I was trying to do this without having to do. do this without having to edit anything. Being updated. All right, so it looks like I'm just gonna have to do it without the sound. I do apologize, everybody. Maybe I can figure something out. But we're gonna try to get this kick started. I'll stop the music, at least in my head. What's up, Pocket Nation? This is Scotty Pockets, and we are back for another somewhat project. I guess you could say this is kind of a pilot episode, because I want to try. I'm trying this stuff out. I want to be able to, bring stuff to YouTube like I do on Mixer. Because I have been streaming on Mixer, and I would much rather also still do it on YouTube. So, as you can see in the description, it is called it's Pokemon Leaf Green Thedaslocke. It doesn't really even show up on here, but it will be later on once I get to editing and everything. But yeah, it is the Pokemon Leaf Green Thedaslocke. And you might be wondering, what is a Thedaslocke? So basically, we will be following by the same skill set. The three core names are rules. That's first Pokemon every route we got to catch. First Pokemon, if we don't catch it, it's null and void. We can't catch anything else in that route. Death clause, basically if a Pokemon faints, it is dead. It is no longer able to be used. And then 3, the nickname clause. You have to nickname all your Pokemon, which makes it easier for you to build a bond with. So now moving forward with this, the Thedaslocke, or Thedas part of the rules. So I like playing Dragon Age, and I figured, you know what, this could be a nice mix of things. So basically, how it's basically a type lock mixed with an unlock. It's just a mix of things that I had thought of to make a Nuzlocke out of it. Let's see. I'm actually going to pull up the list of rules, because I do have a list. Let's see. These are just main set rules. Basically, so you're starting in the land of Thedas, which is Thedas is the main world of Dragon Age, and basically you are a Grey Warden trying to take on the horde of Darkspawn. But in order for us to do this, we must band the 8 nations together of the Kanto region. We have basically all gym leaders are considered Aurals, and we have to defeat them and take over their I don't know why I was pausing on me, but we got to defeat them and bring them to the fold. So the whole type lock portion of it is basically we can't use any Pokemon types that are controlled by the Aurals. Like, for example, the Brock is an Aural. And until we beat Brock, we cannot use rock types. I do have a list of Pokemon types that I can use because they're not a gym. They're not controlled by the Aurals. And that's normal, bug, dark, dragon, fairy, fighting, flying, ghost, ice, and steel. Which is basically none of the types we can run into at the beginning of the game, except for maybe a few. So moderate, I guess you could say some modifications to that. Any starter we pick, they are null and void to the rule of that type lock portion of it. Because, I mean, if you think about it from Dragon Age, pretty much your warden is basically null and void to everything. He's cool with the elves, the dwarves, the humans. So yeah, so it becomes null and void. So basically, your starter is your mulligan to any of those rules. Pokemon that make the final blow in the gym must stay in town to protect the dark spawn. So basically, we're gonna try to make the regular TM, our regular PC boxes. Basically, every time we beat a gym, we move on to the next box. But pretty much the Pokemon, other than the Pokemon that beat the gym leader, they will move on to the next box. And then and then they'll get left in the same box. I'll try to label them all by the towns. I'll do that off screen just to make it a little easier. Just because this is kind of the first episode. Yeah, so the ones basically they're considered all of our Pokemon are on our teams that are considered wardens, and have to be left behind in the town after the RLs. But once we beat all 8 RLs, then we can bring all of our team together. Obviously, there will probably be a big grinding montage if we end up using any of those Pokemon that get left behind to regard the town. But yeah, they could be added to the then. Along with the type lock clause, there is the unlock clause, like I was telling you. Basically, each gym has a restriction on us, and once we beat that gym, the restriction is lifted. So going on, I'm going to tell you all the things that we are restricted at the moment until we beat these gyms. So Brock controls the so you can't evolve evolve any Pokemon using stones, which I kind of thought that was a back out thing, but you know what? It doesn't matter. I was just trying to add something to it, but I didn't want to restrict us too much on the first gym. So basically, with Brock, we can't use any evolution stones to evolve our Pokemon. With Misty, there's no fishing, so we can't fish until we beat Misty, which it's still not gonna be a big issue because we can't get the old rod until Vermilion City. Anyways, Lieutenant Surge, our levels cannot be higher than the RL's Ace. So basically, our Pokemon going in, like against Brock, we can't have a level 12, or can't be past level 14, which is Brock's Onyx. Yeah, so let's see. Then Erica, we cannot buy any healing items. Any healing items that we get, we have to use them that we find. So that's going to be a really hard rule. Then with Koga, we cannot use Surf, and that's including in battle. So we can't use the HM Surf in battle and in the overworld. Sabrina, we cannot use gift Pokemon, and if we get any gift Pokemon, they must be jailed until we have beaten Sabrina. So basically, we can get gift Pokemon, but they have to be jailed, which that's going to be another portion of the box because our box is going to be heavily used. We're going to have a jail for Pokemon because any Pokemon that's not within the types any Pokemon type that is restricted, that's going to be the part where the encounter rule comes into play. Yeah, if we catch a psychic Pokemon, because it's first Pokemon we run into each route, we got to catch. If we catch a psychic Pokemon before we beat Sabrina, that psychic Pokemon's got to go in the jail until we beat that gym. Obviously, like I said, our starter is null and void to that rule. So let's see. So okay, with Blaine, we cannot use Fly until we beat Blaine. And another rule that kind of screwed myself with, but I think it's a good restriction. Until we beat Giovanni, we cannot use any balls that are greater than the Great Ball. So we don't have to be restricted solely to using Pokeballs, but we cannot use any balls that are better than the Great Ball. So we can't use the Ultra Ball. We can't use the Master Ball. If we ever have that rule in the later, because we might be doing other generations with this lock, can't use any other balls unless we use a Pokeball or a Great Ball. So I'm pretty sure that that we've actually gone over all the rules. If we end up getting to the part where there has to be any more explanation, we will do so moving forward. But yeah, so I've talked your ear off and on long enough. Let's get into our game. All right, and I don't read subtitles, so I don't read very much of the dialogue. Okay. Yeah, your name is Oak. Okay. And we are going to be naming after my one female character. So we're going to be playing as a girl. And my one favorite character that I used when I play, and that I named my character when I played Dragon Age, was Alyssa. Alyssa. Yeah, we'll go with that. Alyssa Kuzland. If you notice that was actually the human person. And then our rival is going to be named. We'll name him Damien. Because there will be a spoiler later on. But we'll go with that. Damien is going to be our rival. And I'm sorry if you can see up my nose. It's just this is how I'm kind of sitting. And I kind of need to be close enough to be able to write down my information. Let me see if there's anybody in the chat. I don't see anybody in the chat, so yeah, that's fine. I'll just keep my type lock rules. All right, so we can use the Pokemon Center, so that's not going to be a rule. I don't think I will ever use a rule where I cannot go to the Pokemon Center and a Nuzlocke, because I know I'm not that great at doing Nuzlockes. But we just can't heal in battle. Basically, well, we can heal in battle. We just can't. We can't buy any potions or any healing items. So, our items will be a surplus. Just writing stuff down. All right. Basically, Professor Oak is just saying, I can't defeat the Darkspawn at my age. I am dying. I haven't gone to the deep roads yet. All right, so we gotta pick our starter. So I'm gonna go the whole Maryland route, and since in this game, either the each of the three starters can technically take out Brock. So we're gonna use. Let's see. So 1 through 3 is Bulbasaur. 4 through 5, 4 through 6 is Charmander, and then 7 through 9 is Squirtle. And we have to use the Pokemon. We have to use the number in our ID that's all the way to the right. So, we're going to have to use Charmander. And we are going to name him Warden, just because of the fact that I want to, just so we can know that, that's, he's he's the Great Warden. He's going to be null and void to all the major rules. Like, obviously, the Death Clause works on him. Item Clause works on him. It's just, he's the only Pokemon that will not be restricted, as you were. So, Warden is our Charmander's name. We have started our journey. Otherwise, if we chose him, we wouldn't be able to use him until we beat Blaine. But that's almost the last badge, so that's why. But also, it's our first Pokemon. Come on now. He should be the chosen one. So Warden versus Squirtle. Also, just to let you guys know, this is a going to be like a, I guess you can say, a pilot episode stream dealio, because of the fact that I'm going to do a test real quick just because I. See if my text box works. So I'm hoping we don't have to use our potion in this battle, because, like I said, the items are going to be a very big thing. Ooh, speed tie, and we lost, but it's okay. Again, this is another thing. Nuzlocke rules do not go into place until we have gotten the Pokedex and Pokeballs. So, yeah. That is a thing. Okay. Again, like I said, the Nuzlocke rules do not go into place until we've gotten Pokeballs and Pokedex. Pidgey. Also, just so you know, if we run into a shiny, I'm gonna enact the shiny clause, but instead of it taking place of an encounter, it's just gonna be an extra encounter. Because I mean, come on now, and basically it will be considered another warden, I guess you can say. So yeah, that'll be a thing. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Because I have ran into a shiny, not on here, but I was doing a Pokemon Y Nuzlocke in my own personal time a long time ago, and I ran into a nose pass. That was pretty interesting. Oh, snap. Level 6. That's what I was trying to do. Since we lost to Damien. It's funny because I actually had a more in-depth Thedaslocke rules, but I'm just going to go with these ones, and maybe I might just modify it later down the road if we decide to keep going with this. Also, make sure you guys are hitting that, you guys are smashing that like button. You know, because the fact of the matter is, I have been doing YouTube for, well, maybe not, this is not the exact reason, but I've been doing YouTube for, over 6 years. Well, probably about 6 or 7 plus. What the hell happened there? But yeah, 6 or 7 plus. And I would like to see some recognition. Okay. So we got what we needed. I gotta check and see. Did I heal up? Okay, Warden is leveled up. I won't have to, like, if we find a shiny Pokemon, I don't have to name them Warden. They'll just be basically a special Pokemon, Join the army today. Join the Grey Warden army today. And we made it through. Yay. Come on. Also, I know that pretty much after our first battle with the rival, pretty much he's unavoidable. But I'm gonna make it where we have to battle all the important Pokemon trainers. And when you think about it, think of any trainer that we battle as Darkspawn. Because that's how I'm gonna do it. How I'm gonna pay attention to it. And we have our Pokeballs, and we have our Pokedex. So it's time to start. Gary is so Green is such a dick to freaking Professor Oak. Like, geez, why would you call him old man? That's just so rude. So rude. So rude. So rude. Why would you do that? Why would you say something like that? Of course, I think that Green was probably the best rival that you could have. Because I mean, Silver is a close second, but it's like, your rival should be someone who makes you mad, who gets you going, who boils your bubbles, boils your blood. Not, oh, let's be friends. Let's have a friendly rivalry. No. No. When I have a rivalry, I want to go balls to the wall and I want to defeat him. So our first encounter is Pidgey, which will not be jailed when we get it. Come on, because let's just face it. I'm not like a super G when it comes to catching Pokemon, but come on now, it's a Route 1 encounter. Pidgey. I don't like how my chat box does not pop up on here. Rude. All right, so there's nobody really in the chat. I'm just gonna try to name him. It's a little early to name that person that, but you know what? We're gonna name Pidgey Zevran. So when I think of flying type, I think of Archer, I think of Rogue, and at least out of the first Dragon Age, Zevran was the only male Rogue on there. So we have a Pidgey. Look at us go. Look at us go. God, my nose. You can look right up my nose. Right up my nose. Dun, 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 dun. Alrighty then. I think we're going to go catch our Route 22 encounter. And then we're probably going to grind a little bit. Depending on, yeah, we're going to need to grind a bit. And our first encounter is Spearow. Ay, ay, ay. Not the Pokemon I was looking for. But whatever. I guess it is what it is. I wanted a Mankey. Because then we could have wrecked Brock. For sure. Without a doubt. Why do you keep on growling me? Fine. And I have a name for you.
Why do you keep on growling me?
And we're going to name you Leliana.
And I have a name for you.
Leliana. Now I am going to I am going to box Leliana just because of the fact that I already have 2 flying types, and I'd actually, you know what? Let me look on here. Let me assess the situation. So quiet nature, which I believe that's a special defense, which bold is a defense. Mm,
Box Liliana, just because of the fact that I already have two flying types, and I actually, you know what? Let me look on here.
they're same speed. Can't be lose. You know, yeah, I am gonna box Liliana because Liliana is the lower level.
They're the same speed. Can't be lose. You know, yeah, I am gonna box Liliana. Because Liliana is the lower level.
You know, I'm gonna trade a wallpaper too. Let's see. Yes, there we go. I'm digging it.
Yeah, we're gonna trade a wallpaper too.
Gonna heal up. Gonna heal up there, partner.
Yeah, there we go.
All right, so we're gonna have to grind, unfortunately, because we do have to battle. I'm gonna try to see how fast the speed up works.
Gonna heal up. Gonna
That's
heal up
not bad,
Liliana.
because we are gonna speed things up.
Speeding up grind.
Because who wants to really sit there and watch me grind
To
for
do that, you do have to battle.
15
Let's
minutes?
try to see how fast the speed up works.
I'm gonna heal.
It's not bad.
'Cause I do not want to lose Zevran just yet. I mean, it's not like I want to actually lose him anyways, but you know.
He wants to really sit there and
Oops.
watch.
Oh. But it's in the beginning of the game. It's so slow. I gotta fix something.
I do not want to lose.
Da, 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 da. Okay, just for old fashioned.
But it's in the beginning of the game. It's so slow. I gotta fix something.
Okay. Train up Warden a little bit. If I'm not mistaken, next level he learns Ember. Ooh. Ooh. We ain't doing that. That's a bad PG.
Train up Warden a little bit. If I'm not mistaken, next level he learns Ember. Ooh. Ooh. We ain't doing that. That's a bad PG.
I was about to say that was a bad PG. And now we can burn the hearts of our enemies. Sassy nature.
Okay, that was a bad PG. And now we can burn the hearts of our enemies.
Ha. Level 7. It's actually not too bad speed up. You know, half the time when I do speed up on a GBA emulator, it freaking slow as hell. I don't like that.
Level 7. It's actually not too bad speed up. You know, half the time I do speed up on a GBA emulator, it's slow as hell. I don't like that.
Okay, nice levels, nice levels, nice levels. I think I'm gonna get Zevran to level 8, and then we're gonna take on Damien. Now, some of the training will be done off screen. Just because who wants to really watch me grind for, you know, X amount of hours. Okay, so we're going to go back to normal speed because we're not grinding anymore. Okie dokie. You know, we are going to speed up. At least we're going to speed up our movement. At least until we get the freaking the running shoes, because it's ridiculous. Okay. Okay, we are all healed up. Okay, I'm going to save real quick because, you know, there's a great sage that said only you can prevent you can only prevent lost save data. I'm going to save that too. Hey, Lisa, you're off to the Pokemon League? Forget about it. You probably don't have any badges, do you? The guard won't even let you go in without them. By the way, did your Pokemon get any stronger? Yeah. Yeah, they did. Oh, you're still, you're still a little stronger than me. A little, more higher level than me. I think we got this. We got it. Yes, we do. We take out the Pidgey. And we get a level. What? Yes. So we're going to send out Zevran. Because Squirtle can really give us some ouchies. Real bad ouchies. And I'm just going to spam Sand Attack. Because if anything, you know, Warden does have to go out, then at least the chances of him getting hit will be slim. Because I'm pretty sure Squirtle knows Bubble, and I don't want to take any chances. Ooh. Oh, it's a speed tie. Oh, so Squirtle's got a little speed there. Wow. Okay. I will use a potion. We don't want to lose Everin. Yes. Okay. Yes. Look at Zevran go. Off to save the day. And we learn Gust. That is going to be in clutch when we get to Viridian City. Or Viridian Forest. Okay. See, I thought it'd be interesting. As you I might be wondering, why am I choosing to do where you can't buy items, but you can use them, and you can't use them in battle, or but you can use them in battle, because okay, think about this. So at least to make why I think it's more difficult that way, because of the fact that think about this. Okay, say yes, you would need to use items in battle to keep surviving in battle. I get that. But if you need to heal, I mean, you regardless, you're going to still use items. It's just where you're doing it. Obviously, I can do it any time, but you are going to be more you're going to be more inclined to preserve those items that you got than if you were if you could buy them and the only thing that would suck is you can't use them in battle. I get that. But if you don't use them in battle, you can still spam them to heal. So yeah, I mean, I guess it's, as you could say, it's a double-sided coin on that one, or double-sided sword, because yeah, technically I can use items in battle, but I have to be more selective of when I use them than I would if I was, if I could use them in battle. So we are in Route 2. Yes, we're in Route 2. Let's see what our encounter is going to be. We already have a Pidgey, which we do also. Dupe's Clause is in effect as well. I forgot to mention that. Dupe's Clause is in effect, and Species Clause. So neither Pidgey or Pidgeotto or Pidgeot can be recaught. If Zevran dies, and we can't use, and that whole Pidgey line is gone. And look at that, we ran into another Pidgey. I mean, because if you think about it, when you play Dragon Age, when you, because in the game you get a select people. You don't get 2 Zevrans, you don't get 2 Alistairs, you get 1. And why are we running into all of these Pidgey? All right, so our Route 2 encounter is a Rattata, and we can use Rattata. Ooh, that was close. That was close. Okay. And growing up, I probably would never use a Rattata or Raticate, but doing Nuzlocks and stuff like that, I've grown to appreciate Rattata. Usually Rattata or Raticate don't really make it far in my Nuzlocke, but I mean, I have found a newfound appreciation. So let's see. I can't think of anybody in Dragon Age that actually would be. You know what? We'll name you Mouse. There is a person in the Thade. If you do the harrowing for you being a mage, you will have a mouse companion in your harrowing, and Mouse, his name is Mouse, and basically he turns on you, but a minor character, and unfortunately, ooh, that is a good nature. Ooh, look at that attack, though. 11 attack and 12 speed. Ooh. Might go heal real quick. I think we are. Yeah, we're going to go heal real quick. Because we actually might, Mouse might actually have some potential. And also, regardless of whether we have shoes or bike, I will always speed to the Pokemon Center if I think about it. Just because no one wants to waste their time. I mean, if I'm streaming, it's probably boring to watch. Oh yeah, I gotta write down Viridian Forest encounter. Okay. Weedle. Don't you freaking poison me, asshole. I'm gonna throw a ball now. Now I can buy Pokeballs and Great Balls. I can't buy any healing items. Like when we get to the store in Celadon City, I can buy TMs. Or anything that's not a healing item. So a bee. So a Weedle will eventually evolve into a bee. I don't want to know because it's a male anyways. Let me see if there's anybody in the chat. Is there anybody in the chat? Which, by the way, anybody that's watching this later, if you're watching it now, if you are in the chat, I will name a Pokemon after you, or name a Pokemon of your choice, like a name. We're gonna name you Bugsy. Because I don't really have another name for you. So, I mean... It's not really like a bug thing. I mean, if it would have been a female, I probably could have just named it Morgan. Because Morgan can transform into a swarm of bees. And we're going to go heal real quick. Because Nuzlockes scare me. I have won a few of my own, like in my own personal time. I have won a few. But never have I won one on screen. So. Alright, so we are back in the area. Okay, so we can get that item. Another potion. We can definitely use those. Let's see. I'm going to keep Warden in there. And you know what? We're going to go off the typing of their main typing. So their primary type. So, yes, Bugsy is a bug and poison, but the primary type is bug, which is not restricted. I'm going to continue on with, because I do need to level up. I do need to level up Warden, because pretty much Warden is going to be the one that's going to have to take most of the have to do most of the fighting in the gym battle. Look at you, level 12, level 10. I'm deathly afraid of the Brock fight because I don't have a Mankey to be able to use. And Mankey would have been nice to use because it would have been pretty much a guaranteed win. I am not going to walk through there real quick. And it's like normally I would be like, okay, I'll use Pidgey too. But Pidgey is not going to help us beat Brock at all. And it's not even guaranteed that Warden's going to be able to help us.
But Higby is
Because,
not gonna help us.
I mean, I don't have a way of looking it up. Basically, I have to get him to level... I'm hoping level 13 to learn Metal Claw. Because we can't do anything high. We can't be any higher than level 14.
Basically,
As far as I know.
I have to get him to level.
I really should have looked this up beforehand, but I didn't.
Because we can't do anything high. We can't be any higher than level 14. As far as I know.
It's like I'm almost sad that I can't catch this Pikachu. But it's really not gonna be a big deal because I wouldn't be able to use it anyways. Because I have to beat Lieutenant Surge in order to use Pikachu.
It's like I'm almost sad that I can't catch this Pikachu. But it's really not gonna be a big deal because I wouldn't be able to use it anyways. I need Lieutenant Surge in order to use Pikachu.
Took that Metapod out like it was going out of style. I think I have my Pokedex on here. Let me see. Oh no, I don't. Well, that sucks. Because I wanted to see if Warden does learn Metal Claw at level 13.
Well, that sucks. Because I wanted to see if Warden does learn Metal Claw at level 13.
And the problem is going to be is I'm going to have to figure out a strategy to take Brock on. Geodude I'm not worried about because Geodude I can beat him with just Ember. Yes, Metal Claw. Yes.
I'm gonna have to figure out a strategy to take Brock on.
We got a couple potions.
Geodude I'm not worried about.
I am gonna train Zevran again. I'm gonna put Zevran against this Weedle. Trainer with the Weedle. That'd be some nice experience for Zevran. All right. Let's take on that trainer real quick. There we go. Got that crit. Yes. Pretty sure there's a potion across from him. What sucks is I feel like I'm gonna have to sacrifice Zevran. There we go. Because Zevran's the only one that learns sand attack, so. That does suck a lot. Because like I'm putting all this experience into Zevran. Damn it, Chris. I am still streaming. Let's see. I'm going to avoid the gym trainer. Because I really, really, really don't want to deal with that. I am going to save. If we white out, then this will be the end of this episode. But this will not be the end of the Thedaslocke. I just will make sure that we don't, or that we restart and we don't start with Charmander. All right. Yep. Because I don't know if Brock's going to try to use Rock Tomb right away. Metal Claw. Oh, come on. Give me that attack boost. Really? You couldn't give me that attack boost. So now we'll just go into it. Sand attack. Oh, great. That means I can't leave. I'll have to really pay attention. No. I am so sorry, Zevran. Your sacrifice will hopefully not go in vain. Hmm. 40 power, 50 power. But also the chance to miss. I met you with the growl. Well, we can't leave. Be nice if we can get a burn. Okay, that's over half. Oof. Come on. Yes! Yes! Zevran's death did not go in vain. And now we can use stones in battle. And we can use rock types.
And now I can use stones and we can use rock types.
I'm gonna save real quick. Okay, we gotta go in there and name the box. Deep roads. We'll just call it Deep Road.
Okay, we gotta go in there and name the box.
Deep Road.
Deep road.
Volcano. And now, Zevran. You were a faithful Pidgey. I couldn't have asked for a better one. You will be missed. Hopefully, the next life will give you better. And now we're going to take Liliana and put Liliana in the party. Oh, I just realized. Oh. Warden has to go and stay in Pewter. I should have thought ahead. I just realized. So now I'm going to have to actually go and grind everybody.
I should have thought ahead.
Although, we're not progressing in the game, so what I might do is actually just, we'll grind with Charmander. We'll grind with Warden, and we won't go any further. But I am going to grind a little bit on screen, and then I might grind a little bit off. So we're going to go in here and desecrate a lot of bug-type Pokemon. With Liliana. I just can't believe it. We have to... Oh... Our champion, the Warden. Although I think I should make a rule that if the Warden, I think you should always have your Warden in your party, because the fact of the matter is that your Warden is your main player, your main game player. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick someone who take his place. Mainly because, like I said, your Warden stays with you. So that's what I'm going to do. And Mouse, you are going to stay in Pewter. Means we're not going to lose Mouse. Now, to that, what I was going to tell you guys also is that if our party wipes out and we have nobody left in our current city, our current challenges box. So like right now, technically any Pokemon we catch after this, and if we box a Pokemon, they're boxed in Cerulean City, because we're going after the second Aural. We beat the first Aural.
Our party wipes out and we have nobody left in our current city, or the current challenges box. So like right now, technically any Pokemon we catch after this, and if we
But yeah, so this lock has already kind of like sucked almost. Sucked the life out of me.
beat the first Aural.
Ooh, you are poisoned.
Yeah, so this lock is already kind of like sucked almost. Sucked the life out of me.
And if you guys really do have opposed to that rule about the warden being in there, I will make the switch. I just think that, when you think about it, when you catch a Pokemon, or when you're playing Dragon Age and, you do all your party stuff, you really can't put your warden up. Your warden stays with you all the time. Now, if the warden dies, that's a different story. But, yeah. No, 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 no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Stop it.
Your warden stays with you all the time. Now, if the warden dies, that's a different story. But yeah. No, 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 no. Oh no, oh no. Stop it.
Let's see, Liliana. I want to get Liliana to level 10. To at least, make up for Zevran's death. Ah. I'm just very sad that Zevran died.
At least, make up for Zevran's death.
I'll also give you guys a heads up too. Sometimes I will be doing a video of this. Like if I decide to continue with this, I will be doing this in video format too. I just figured with this being, the first night that we're doing this, I'd figure I'd stream it.
Also, give you guys a heads up too. Sometimes I will be doing a video of this, and if I decide to continue with this, I will be doing this in video format too. I just figured with this being, the first night that we're doing this, I figured I'd stream it.
Level 10. I don't know if we're going to get Bugsy all the way to level 10, but I have one more antidote, so we'll see.
Level 10. I don't know if we're gonna get Bugsy all the way to level 10, but I have one.
Let's see if this gives us any more experience. Whew, I wasn't even looking. Wasn't even looking. Okay. You know what? We'll train out here. It's less scary doing it this way. I want to get Bugsy to at least level 7 so he can evolve into Kakuna. One more level. And after we get done with that, I'm gonna end the stream. Almost there, Bugsy.
One more level. And after we get done with that, I'm gonna end the stream.
Cause I'm gonna be honest, if I stream, I do want to at least try to complete like a big Avenge. Why? That damn Rattata created my Bugsy. I don't really have a lot of great words for you, Bugsy, but you tried to come through clutch, and I give you props for that. And sorry we couldn't go further in the stream to evolve you, and you were one level away. I'm sorry. May you have a better life in the next life. So that means we will be ending the stream now, because we don't really have much else to do except for move on. And I think right now would be a good time to stop. I'm going to save real quick, because the great sage says only you can prevent lost save data. And I might play around a little bit with this. I'm also going to use my Twitter to post up an actual like Nuzlocke chart of the progress. And yeah. So make sure to hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. Join the Pocket Nation. I am Scotty Pockets, and I'll see you guys in the next stream or video.